Hello, lacrosse friends. Welcome back to the Lacrosse All-Stars North American Invitational. It is Courage game going left to right in the black jerseys with the burgundy shoulder caps against the Music City, and they are on the right in the blue, in the black with the blue coloring on them. Music City, a tight loss just a couple games ago to the Kahnawake Indians, 9-7. Courage game, their first game of the day. And it is scooped up by Jacob Wynn. And Courage game will start with possession. We'll see if fatigue is a factor for Music City, as they did play 2 games ago. Drive to the net. Pass out front to Tim Austin, doesn't connect, but it is picked up, and there's a shot that's going to come right up here. Just about. It's into the bench. You looked a little nervous there.
It was very ironic that that shot went nearly right to my face, considering who shot it.
Who shot? Oh, Tim Austin? No, who shot it? It wasn't Tim, was it? Your buddy Tim Austin.
I think it was.
That you went and picked up from the train station. Alex Scrifiano, or number 0 for the Courage game. Shot, nice save. John Wan had no idea where that ball went after he'd made the save, but it is up the other way. A shot and another save at that end. That's a beauty with the foot by Tristan John. So we have John Wan at one end and Tristan John at the other. A too many men call against Music City. Someone's got to go in the box for Nashville. So these games amongst the 5 teams that did not get into the round of 16 are determining spots 17 through 21 in the tournament. Ball's loose on the floor, scooped up there by Seth Miller. Ball comes free. 10 seconds left on the shot clock for Courage game. It's going to be a high shot from the top. Tim Kraus with the rip. That one stopped and is picked up by CJ Shane. He stops just over center. They're going to slow things down. 20 seconds left on the penalty. Almost an exact match between the game clock and penalty clock. So Shane will stand up at the top. They're just going to try and let this time tick off. We are scoreless for almost 3 minutes. I'm Steven Stamp with Tom Scavetta. Here comes the Courage game. Tim Kraus up to the top. Brian Ngoyan. There's a drive to the net. Goes to Ngoyan on the back door. Steps out. Ball slips out the end of the stick and goes well wide. Comes back to Ngoyan with 5 seconds to shoot. He misses it though. And it's Scrifiano to pick it up. Sorry, Mike Reddy wearing 0. Music City taking their time to get things set up. Matt Christensen at the top. Hands it off. Just a hard rip from up high. Franklin Prague points to himself. I was on the bench helping out last game as Nashville was missing a coach. They needed somebody to run the O-door, so I went and gave him a hand. There's a save by John Wan. Tristan John. And Franklin Prague likes to do that, say, oh, bad shot, my bad. That wasn't actually that bad a shot. Jamie Roger will scoop it up, throw it ahead, and head to the bench. Drive to the net. That shot rolls wide, and it's a crease as the player lands in there. That was Christensen. Too many men on Nashville. Illegal substitution. The save by John Juan, and he's going to grab the ball. It will be a minute or less for Music City. Coming up to 5 minutes into the first half.
Still no score here, folks. A lot of up and down between both squads right now.
I might point out when I was on the O-Door for Nashville, we had no illegal substitution penalties. Just saying. Still scoreless here. 5.5 minutes into the game. Another power play, though, for Courage game. Tim Kraus will track that down. Snags the ball. Pass through. Nicely fed. That one gets away from Jacob Wynn. He's going to let it fly with 5 seconds left. Comes back out. Kraus has it. He'll shoot off the post. Wynn's got it. Shoots, scores. Boy, in Nashville's last game, they had 3 goals that came on rebounds that popped straight up to players from the Kahnawake Indians. And here, the first one in this game, they are going to feel cursed by these rebounds popping straight to offensive players.
And Jacob Wynn, who scored a goal in their first game yesterday, really one of the players to watch on that Courage game offense. He's a big guy. It's hard to miss him, but he's so good with his stick.
Yeah, nice hands in tight. Tim Kraus gets an assist on the play. Now there's some discrepancy or some disagreement necessarily about whether, as Tim Austin carries the ball, whether you should get an assist when you take a shot that bounces out as a rebound and the player scores. Here's Austin going back to the net, can't score. You were pretty excited for him there.
It was a good move.
That was a nice play. Ran through, wove his way through a bunch of players. Behind the back pass. It's going to go up into the Courage game bench. Tim Austin, actually, how you and I got in touch is he's a friend of yours, and he mentioned to me that he had a friend who was looking to do some announcing, got in touch, and here you are.
Yeah.
Living the dream.
It's a good start.
Kraus with the shot. Comes back to him. He is bumped over. And it will be a breakaway for Matt Christensen. Christensen holds the stick out, turns, spins, shoots, scores. Nice job to protect the ball. Spins around and gets Tristan John leaning away from his post.
Christensen had 4 goals his last game. If you're Courage game on the defensive side of the ball, you need to make sure he's marked. You got to pick him up. He's a dangerous weapon.
He is. Matt Christensen, the Edmonton, Alberta native, and played for the Langley Thunder in the WLA for a couple of years. Played his junior ball in Alberta. Now doing a master's degree at Shorter University. He's actually coaching at a school he used to play at. David Sakochi. That ball is turned over. The pass ahead is knocked down. Great effort by Colin Hart. But eventually the Courage game does come up with the ball. They're going to run it up into the offensive zone. Eli Gobrecht passes it off. The pass isn't completed. And it's scooped up by CJ Shane. He loses it, but has some help there. They get it up to John Lipton. Christensen takes it up top. We're tied 1-1. 6:07 to go here in the first half. Nashville needs one more. So Tony Seppi will trot out to join the offense. They've got 7 left on the shot clock. Christensen very calm, very poised. He's going to spin and try and shot through traffic. Fakes the jump shot, goes for everybody, and can't get it away in time. Just drops it along the boards. Courage game passes it ahead. Nicely stolen there. Steal by Courtney Randall. But they're going to call, I think it's too many men once again. That will be served by John Powers. Nashville doesn't have a lot of extra offensive players, so they're going to make sure they send a D guy in to serve that penalty in John Powers. Shot from the outside, stopped by Juan. Scooped up by Shane. He pulls up. We'll wait for help. Franklin Prague heads over to take the pass, but he's going to leave it there instead for David Sakochi. Oh, actually, he's going to wait and give it to Christensen. Shane staying out. There's a chance in front, short-handed. Can't quite convert. Shane rips one with 4 seconds left. Christensen scores. Had one looking completely the other way with that hard fake. And then nothing but net to put that one into. Short-handed goal by Matt Christensen. What a terrific play.
Don't know how that happens again. The Courage game defense unable to handle Matt Christensen. His second goal of the game with under 4 minutes to go in this first half.
Yeah, back-to-back for Christensen. 4 goals last game. Very talented player. Living in Georgia, going to school. And here's a chance off the face-off. Big save by Juan as Colin Hart tried to go in right away off the face-off win. That pass is a little far, but it is tracked down by Reddy. The save made by Juan. Sorry, Juan in net for Nashville. John in net for the Courage game. Chance in the front. That one's stopped by Juan and bound out, picked up. Looked like it was going to be picked up by Randall, but he couldn't quite control it, and Courage game gets it back. That pass is low for a win. Huge hit as he was delivering that pass. That was Eli Gobrecht taking that bang. We're 5-on-5 lacrosse. Clock is reset. And Nashville will move up into the offensive zone. There's a shot stopped by Tristan John as Colin Hart drove to the net. Here's a drive and a shot there by the Courage game's Nick Midbow, trying to get his own rebound back, but instead is scooped up by Courtney Randall. No, not Courtney Randall. Oh, that was Westmoreland. Really? Interesting. Yep, Westmoreland. 8 seconds left on the shot clock as the ball comes out to Sakochi. That pass bounces off the backboards. Shane thought he had it. Gets away from him. 1:40 to go in the half. Still 2-1. Oh, nice move to get free, but missing the net was Eli Gobrecht. Shane looks like he's got it. He's going to run up over mid-floor, over towards the far boards. You'll notice a lot of righties for Nashville. They only have one real lefty. And then they've also got Timmy Albrecht is playing left-handed mostly. There is their only lefty in Sakochi. And he's over on the righty side of the floor. They go back door for the quick stick, but Colin Hart having to cross over to try and work it because he is on his opposite side. Not able to, and here comes Reddy. He'll switch to lefty. Nice shot on the far side. A little bouncer. Goes high to low. Back high as it bounces up just under the crossbar, and it's 2-all.
Stamper, you think he was ready to take that shot?
The goalie or the shooter?
Mike Reddy.
You're on fire this afternoon.
I'm trying. There's his first goal of the game.
Or I'm
first
just
of the
really
tournament.
tired and giddy.
2-2 game.
20 seconds left in the half. Not a whole lot left. Austin facing off against Christensen. Christensen gets it, runs in, fake, pulls it down, shoots, scores with 6 seconds left. That'll do it for the half, and Christensen just takes the ball himself, runs through everybody, and a little skipper along the turf makes it 3-2. Music City at the half. We're going to take a break for a couple of minutes. We'll be back. I'm Steven Stamp with Tom Scavetta. It is 3-2. Welcome back to Lacrosse Friends. I'm Steven Stamp, joined by Tom Scavetta. I almost called you John Jetski, because John Jetski, the goalie for the Brooklyn Dodgers, just came over to let us know we've been mispronouncing his name because we pronounced it the way it was spelled on here. It was taken wrong. It's not Setsky, it's Jetski, so we will know that for the next one. And we are very jealous of John Galvin, who can eat while he does his job down there. But we are going to get through this second half. It is 3-2 for the Music City Club from Nashville. Austin pulls it out, but it is swatted ahead to Colin Hart. Hart doesn't see the man coming. He gets warned, and Jacob Wynn can't quite knock it away from him. Great communication. Franklin Prague. Near side to Sarkochi. They've got 12 on the shot clock. Hart goes to the net. And it's a breakout attempt here. But Power will run out to take away the initial shot. Runs over his man. That was Nick Welton getting flattened by Powers. Courage game with a shot down low. That's stopped by John Juan. There are a lot of Johns as goalies. John Juan, Tristan John, John Jetski. CJ Shane tries to pick it up. Great job, though, by Brian Ngoyan to not let him. And it will be Courage game possession. Miles Greenblatt tosses the ball ahead, and Ngoyan, one-hand pass, gets it over to Reddy. But he mistimed on the shot. It does bounce off the keeper, John Juan. Loose ball scooped up by Christensen. Throws a fake. He's looking a little tuckered. He plays on both ends of the floor. Penalty kill, power play. As mentioned, they don't have a lot of forwards. There's a shot by CJ Shane. just kind of rolls over to the corner. So Kochi puts it in, but they're going to say no goal as he landed in the crease. I don't think there's too much question about that one. One brief celebration by one of the players, but that's it. Ready, watch. By Colin Hart. There's a shot in the middle. Juan scoops it back to himself. Courtney Randall had no idea where that ball went, and it's scooped up by Reddy. He's going to come in, shoot, and score. Tough break for Courtney Randall, but opportunism by Mike Reddy as he sees the loose ball, pounces, and tucks it inside the post.
He's got 2 goals now for Courage Game. He's looked really sharp here. And we have a tied game at 3 goals apiece. Very competitive game between 2 younger teams. Up and down the floor. A lot of action here, folks.
Christensen up to face off against Greenblatt. Greenblatt wins it, runs in. He's going to have a chance here. Shoots and scores. Scott Juan going to his right while he put it to the goalie's left. Bangs it into the mesh. 4-3, just like that. Courage Game gets a couple of quick goals and pulls ahead.
It was Miles Greenblatt, the face-off guy for Courage Game, just taking it and scoring. Very impressive. 4-3
22 seconds
Game.
apart. It's Eddie Desiderio, not Greenblatt, apparently. Big collision there. (4-3) for Courage Game. Tim Austin has a man over on the crease. He's going to go to the net. Now the pass. Nice save by Juan. Jacob Flick was checked into the goaltender. I think we're going to have a penalty coming to Music City. Yeah. That'll be Nate Glazer. A little overzealous, and a 1 minute or less advantage for the Courage Game. Jacob Wynn with a chance right on the crease. The penalty hasn't gone up on the board yet, which is bad news for Nashville because it means it hasn't started to be served yet. They will get the ball just across midfloor. CJ Shane steps over center and stops. Now the penalty goes up, 30 seconds left, so they have got it with the appropriate time. Krug. Double team coming, but runs away from it and just drops it into the deep depths of the zone. Eli Gobrecht on the dead sprint. Oh, almost there. Tim Kraus tried to tuck between the arm and the body of John Juan, but Juan just closed it down. That pass way up the floor, doesn't connect with Christensen. And Music City is looking a little bit tired as the the Courage Game house team starting to push things on them again a bit. Seth Miller slows it down, gets it up top to Reddy. Thinking about a dive, goes for it. In the crease, though, was Brian Ngoyan. And another penalty coming. This time it's going to be Matt Christensen. Just after the other one had ended. He gets a checking from behind. Courage Game goes right back to the power play. Tim Kraus starts with it up at the top of the formation, gets the pass back. His shot goes wide off the backboards and up into the wood of the ceiling. So it's going to be possession to Nashville. 45 seconds to left in the penalty. They leave it up at the top. Colin Hart just playing keep away for now. 12 left on the shot clock. He goes to the net. Wild twister. Dives across and goes cross-handed to tie it up at 4 with the short-handed goal. That will also, with 15 seconds left now in the penalty, is pretty much going to end the penalty.
Colin Hart with a very athletic move. Not easy. He had a tight window to get to that net. Good job by Hart.
Halfway through the second period, it's 4-4. 2 15-minute halves in the game. Christensen will be released once play is blown in. So he is ready to sprint out and help hit on the faceoff. Takes the pass, driving in, fakes, shoots, scores! Great goal by Christensen, a beautiful setup. Not sure whether that was Colin Hart or was actually David Sikochi.
Tough break again for Courage game.
It is, but I mean, Christensen's been outstanding. Here's another chance. There's a save by John. John Lipton turns it back around. Matt Christensen couldn't get the shot off. He's flat in the penalty coming to the Courage game. They go back door, Nashville does. They're going to say it's not in, and the penalty will be checking from behind to the Courage game. 6 minutes left in the second half.
It's on Mike Reddy.
So power play for Music City. Moving pick called against Nashville. So on the website, it's got the score 6-4, 6-3 with Christensen with 4 goals, Colin Hart and Eddie Desiderio with 1 each. Here comes a chance running down the floor. It's a goal. Delayed signal once again, but it is Colin Hart driving to the net crossover. Makes it 6-4 up on the scoreboard.
Colin Hart now with 2 goals in this game. And Music City really beginning to kick things into gear here, figuring out this Courage game team.
Makes it 7-3 according to the live scoring as that ball is picked up off the faceoff by Franklin Prague. Up to John Lipton. He's going to take his time. Four minutes to go here in the second half. Ten seconds left on the shot clock. Christensen, nice move. On the crease, gets banged. It goes up over top. Dives to try and do it with one hand, his left, but isn't able to get it into the net. Chance at the other end. For the Courage game, they go for the bouncer straight into the stick of Don Juan. John Juan. Sorry, Don Juan. Oh. Tipton takes off the backboards. Sorry, Lipton, John Lipton. 3 minutes left in regulation time. Shot clock just about to expire. They missed the net twice, so Nashville will not get a chance for a reset. 2:50 to go here in the game. Courage game moving around the outside. Jacob Wynn. Passes it in. And the shot clock expires. Not really what Courage game is looking for. They've got to get shots and they've got to make them count early on. Nashville looking pretty good here as we head into the final 2 minutes. Lipton flattened on the crease, the high crease. Here's a chance for the trailer. Christensen pops out of his stick. That shot goes wide across to the far side, the attempt. Just doesn't connect. Much music with a pair of shorthanded goals and a power play marker. Special teams clearly making a big difference for them. Now it will be the All-Stars ball. That short pass. They need to move it ahead, and they do. 2-on-1. 2-on-2 now. That was kind of a shot pass. And Sarkachi gets the rebound. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot clock, he will bounce it down. Timeout called by Courage game. They trail. Honestly, either 6-4 or 7-3.
It's a very good game for Courage game. Music City made a lot of mistakes, but Music City just had a couple of guys. Colin Hart, Matt Christensen. Did a phenomenal job attacking the net. Christensen with 4 goals, Hart with 2. Only 2 players that have scored for Music City. 39 seconds to go. Can Courage game come back within 2 goals? It's going to take a lot. As Courage game is going to start with the ball. It's going to be Jacob Wynn all the way down on his own end.
The odd thing is that Desiderio's goal for Courage game is actually listed under Music City. So that's why it's showing a 7-3 on the website. It is actually 6-4. 30 seconds to go. They're going to need to make the most of this. That one hopper goes outside the arc. They get it back. Fresh 30. No, it's down to 7 seconds. Now it's going to be a fresh 30 if somebody can get it. With the goaltender pulled. 8 seconds to go. Shot clock expires. And Music City will just have to hang on to the ball. They're going to get a goal. CJ Shane will score into the empty net. Big goal for CJ Shane. Makes it 7-4. And Music City is going to win this game.
Great acrobatic play there by Jacob Wynn. He just could not save that ball.
John Yuan is coming out because he forgot that it's stop time now. And he was halfway to the bench.
4.7 seconds remain. It'll be Austin and Hart facing off. And Austin looks like he's going to win it.
Tries to get that last shot off, doesn't go through. The final score, 7-4 in favor of Music City.
Music City, a really good outing in the second half, not so much in the first half. Good game.
That'll do it. I'm Steven Stamp with Tom Scavetta. We'll be back with more LASNAI action shortly.